first thing I'm doing, as always, is priming the eye area. I'm using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot because it works as a base and a primer, and it's a good colour match for my skin too. Now that we're coming into the winter though, my skin is a little drier, so sometimes I prefer to apply a lighter application of this product because it's on the dry side. So if I want a heavier coverage, I'll use my fingers, and if I want a lighter coverage, I'll use a brush. Then I'm going to set that paint pot in place just so that it doesn't budge, and to do that I'm using the Urban Decay De-Slick Mattifying Powder. On to eyeshadow now. I'm beginning by taking Peach Smoothie and I'm applying this into the crease, and it's going to act as my transition shade. Now this eyeshadow blended in the crease is going to work well with any colour theme, but it's particularly flattering with the warm tones I'm going for today. I've just applied a little more product to my brush and I'm building up the intensity, and I'm also rounding off the eyes today rather than elongating them as I usually would. Next I'm going in with one of my all-time favourite shadows, Morocco by Geek, and I'm applying this into the crease as well. So I'm starting on the outer corner of the eye, and with circular motions I'm buffing that product across into the crease. I'm not blending it up as high as the previous shade though, because I want Peach Smoothie to appear like a halo over this vibrant orange. I find if you take the time to blend your transition and crease colours well, these colours are usually the lighter ones, then you don't have as much work to do with the darker colours, and the darker ones are harder to blend, so it really pays off to take your time with these steps. Now I'm going in with Cherry Cola, which is this lovely red toned brown, and I'm applying it to the lid using a flat shader brush. I'm beginning at the lash line and then gradually making my way up to the crease. Then I'm using a small smudger brush to, as the name suggests, smudge the Cherry Cola shade up into that orange. This brush is small and precise, so it allows me to kind of make the two colours meet in the crease, but because it's small and dense, it isn't the best for blending, and that's why I've swapped brushes now. Next, I'm going in with a white eyeshadow. I'm using Matte Malloy from theBalm's Meet Matte Nude eyeshadow palette. I'm starting under the arch of my brow, and basically I'm applying this shadow around the other shadows, and this will really make those already vibrant colours pop even more. I'm not applying eyeliner, but I will be adding some lashes, so I do want to add a little definition to the lash line to hide the band. So I'm using Corrupt on an angled brush and I'm pressing it onto the upper lash line. Then I'm softening the edges with a pencil brush. For lashes, I'm using a pair of the SoSu lashes by Suzanne Jackson, a top blogger here in Ireland. I'm using the style Naomi, and I picked these up because I thought they were quite unique. And if you're wondering, I actually don't have that black eyeshadow along my lash line here. That's because I forgot I applied the lashes and just forgot to define the lash line, so I had to remove them and reapply, and yeah. So moving on from that blip, I'm going to define the lower lash line now using the shade Morocco. I'm applying this all the way along the lash line using a pencil brush, and then I'm using some Cherry Cola and I'm adding this along the lash line as well. And finally I'm using some Corrupt, that black eyeshadow, just along the outer third of the eye. Next I'm going to line my waterline with a black eyeliner. I'm using my favourite one by Physicians Formula. And then I'm adding some mascara to blend my own lashes in with those false ones, and then that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and found it helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.